Hey, welcome back everybody. James Phifer with ACCU, and in this video, I am bringing some information to managers. So if you're a community association manager, listen up, this one's for you. Or if you're a board of director, perhaps you take this video and you send it to your community manager. First off, Happy New Year. Welcome back to work. I'm sure you're kind of knocking some cobwebs off, and I'm hoping that this video helps you get re-engaged and gives you some inspiration on some things that you can be doing to be successful in the next year. So here at ACCU, one of the things that really sets us apart is the fact that we do an annual plan. And the way that we perform our annual plan, there's some secret sauce in there to make sure that as we build it, it starts to perform like the standard operating procedures for each one of our communities. But even if you don't have something like that within your organization, providing an annual plan to each one of your boards is going to show them, one, that you're being proactive, that you know their community, and that you have scheduled out when things are gonna happen throughout the year. So you have your insurance renewals. You perhaps have backflows that need to be serviced in the community, or if there's an elevator that needs to be inspected, fire control or fire extinguishers, all the things within each one of the associations that is going to have some type of expiration, even all of your contracts. And if you go in and you show your board that you've been through the community and that you have identified each area and the time frame things are gonna need to take place in, they're gonna go to bed at night with a level of comfort that you're on top of it, and that you know come, March or February that things need to happen, and that will take place all throughout the year. Sitting down and going through your communities and identifying all the things that need to happen and developing an annual plan, then schedule with your board. That's the next thing. Give them an opportunity to oversee what's going on, give comments, and if there's any additional things that they want to have happen throughout the year, perhaps there is a community event, a community barbecue, or whatever it is that they want to do that they'd like to put on there, it will give them the time and the opportunity to get that on. That's definitely step number one. Step number two is the most important thing. That is communication. By taking time to write out a state of the community, make sure that you are giving your board of directors from last year the credit that they deserve. They're volunteer members. Now, be sure to highlight all of the accomplishments that they had in 2024, right? That is super important. And then talk about all the things that the board and the community has planned for 2025. Identify any maintenance that's gonna be taking place, talk about any community events and when that's gonna happen, highlight the key dates such as board meetings, annual meetings, those types of things. If you get that information out to the owners and highlight all of the things that they need to know, that's gonna pay dividends to you moving into 2025. Really, really important. Now, the last thing that I would recommend is to start to schedule the very in-depth walkthrough that you're going to do. Now, there's a couple of different ways that this can be done. We always recommend that you either go out and do an in-depth inspection to identify all the areas of maintenance, violations, anything that the property needs to know about, such as life safety issues. Make sure that those are identified and then schedule with your board to walk through with them so you can point out all the things that you are suggesting as the professional that need to be taken care of or have to be taken care of. As they walk this with you, they're really gonna have a sense that you are familiar with the property and that you're being proactive in what needs to happen. And they're gonna be taking your lead on, hey, okay, yes, we need to fix that concrete over there, or the asphalt needs to be addressed. The roof is aging and we need to come up with a plan on how we're gonna be replacing that. Get your in-depth inspection scheduled, and then also schedule with your board to meet you on site and walk with them. So if you'd like to use me as a resource, if you have any questions about how we do things, you can always reach out to me. My name is James Phifer with ACCU. My direct line is 303-733-1121. And as always, until next time, I look forward to bringing you additional educational content. See you then.